Well, sometimes the universe puts a person in your life when you need them the most. Our next guest walked 30 feet across a ski lift cable to cut a skier free who was hanging from his backpack. From Colorado, Golden, Colorado, please welcome Mickey Wilson and the man who he saved, Richard. What a crazy story. So you happened to meet that day or when did you meet exactly?
So I'm a professional slackliner. That's my main job, but I teach ski school on like the weekends and stuff for a part-time job. And we had never met before, but we had these mutual friends. So we went to go ski together that morning, and that was our first meeting.
Coincidence number one, but he also bought me a burrito that morning too.
Oh.
You gotta be fueled for ski day.
So, all right, and then there's four of you, right?
Exactly.
So you get on, and because you're a nice guy, you said, I'm gonna ride alone on the ski lift, is that right?
Yeah, I wanted these guys to be able to catch up since they knew each other from before, but I didn't really know them. I didn't know Mickey at least. So, you know, we'd been skiing all day. It's not a big deal. Usually when you're riding the chairlift, it's just, you know, part of the activity. We're there for the powder. The chairlift is just one part of it.
Day.
So you're on, and what do you remember about it?
Well, not very much. You know, there's little figments that I think are memories where basically I could see the snow in front of me and I could see, you know, going backwards, which is always unusual. If you're on a chairlift, you should be going forward and off. But, you know, all of a sudden I just remember my vision was constricting and that was it. That's all I remembered of it.
Passed out.
And then I passed out.
You were out for like at least 4 minutes. So he's hanging by his neck, right? When did you notice that he was hanging?
So yeah, he went ahead of us. Hans, Billy, and I were behind, and we get off the chairlift expecting to see our friend, and he's not there. And that's the first uncommon thing. And then we heard a scream or a yell behind us, drawing our attention back to the ski lift behind us. And then we heard one more scream, and the ski lift stopped. And that's when we knew things were off. So we take off our skis and we run down the hill, and we see him hanging pretty much like that. And we realize that things are not well, and we get pretty scared. And then we start hearing other people yell, and his best friend Hans starts yelling, he's choking, oh my God, he's choking. And that's when we start acting.
Okay, because there was no way anyone's going to get to him in time, and he's not moving.
His feet were about 10 feet off the ground.
So when you say slackliner, you were a professional slackliner, I don't think people understand what that is. You're basically, you walk on cable. Like,
well, not quite exactly. Slacklining, there you go, that's a slackline. Slacklining is the evolution of tightrope walking, you could say, only we've lost the big static steel cable and the 40-foot long pole, like Philippe Petit or whatever, and we just use our arms to balance. Oh, that's a blindfolded one, nice.
I can't believe you do that.
You know, it's really intrinsic to humans to balance and, you know, and
that's
do things
intrinsic.
like that.
That's intrinsic to us? No.
Absolutely.
It's not intrinsic to any of us here. It's you only.
No.
But that's amazing. Okay, so the fact that this guy happens to be, you know, says hello to you earlier in the day with your friends, and so you get up and did you do that on the cable or did you?
Not exactly. Oh. So I just get on the cable and I slide across it really fast as I can. And I get over
with your hands?
Yeah, kind of like this. You know, butt scooting basically.
Oh, butt scooting.
Butt scooting.
Okay, so there you are.
And I swing down onto the chairlift, but as I'm swinging down, I realize I don't have my knife. And I usually carry a knife in most outdoor situations. It's a good thing to have. And right at that moment, the Arapahoe Basin Ski Patrol had arrived, and the ski patrolman down at the bottom made the world's most perfect toss, 20 feet up, and I catch it. I have a hurt hand, and I catch it with my hurt hand, which is a miracle too. Pull the blade out, cut him loose, and 8 ski patrolmen or something jump on him and do CPR.
So, because he had been out for...
Yeah. Man. Oh, God.
I know you didn't want to do this, Richard. I appreciate you being here, but you didn't want to talk about this, and then you changed your mind. Why?
You know, I wanted to keep the focus on the real hero here and the rescue, and I didn't think I had much to contribute to that story. And I really think, you know, the story is about the miracle of Mickey having the skills and the ability to jump up there and do what he did in that instance. And, you know, he called me up and said, you know, I got this opportunity. Ellen wants to meet us. And I said, wow, I mean, it's Ellen, right? So you know, I really like you, and I
Wouldn't do
wanted
it
to
for
come do it.
anybody. I asked him like 4 more times for like Good Morning America, other people, and he was pretty adamant about just leaving it up to other people. But he was stoked to talk to you.
Right.
He really believes in you and your cause and all the great things you do.
And you know, I needed.
Sorry, I knew you wanted to say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But
Being a singer.
I wanted to be able to say thank you publicly and not just be part of the news cycle. So I'm just really thankful for the opportunity to do it here and
Well,
be able to say thank you to Mickey and person.
Yes.
Right?
Don't forget Arapahoe Basin Ski Patrol, best ski patrol in the world.
Yeah, that's
about all
yes,
they did.
the ski patrol as well. I mean, but it really is the whole story. The fact that you were a swimmer and that you would practice holding your breath underwater to go from one end to the other end of the pool, and that is what helped you. The fact that you weren't breathing for 4 minutes. Your body was okay to not breathe for that long.
Right.
Because most people, I think you would have, because like you, I mean, you were hanging by your neck, and you have what, just a tweaked neck? Is that it?
Well, broken rib, and yeah, a little bit sore here and there, a few bruises, but that's it.
It's a miracle. It's a miracle
It's a
that
miracle.
you know. Listen, we want to give you a gift. You love the cold and you love snow, but we want to send you someplace warm. So thanks to Mauna Kea Beach Hotel and Hawaiian Airlines, you're each getting a 7-night stay for 2 on Hawaii's Big Island. Now, you're going to enjoy breathtaking views, beautiful
Got
beaches.
one of those. Hawaii, let's go. Thank you.
Now,
Thank you.
you can go separately, but I'd bring him with you if I were
Right.
you. Yeah. I want to thank Kerry Washington, Corey Hawkins. I'll see you tomorrow. Be kind to one another. Bye.